Sorry, doing this really fast because things did not go as planned today, of course. All right. Whoop, let's fix that. I don't know why that's so big. We'll do that. I'll leave that online. So, how's everyone doing? Hopefully, you're doing well. I'm going to be purchasing. I'm doing it right now, so that's why I've got the sound turned off to Mitgo. To get into an Oath of the Gatewatch pack per win. All right. Purchase some. Let's add. No, let's do this up to there. All right. So while I do that, I am all discombobulated right now. Not gonna lie. Like I said, totally got thrown off by all the other stuff happening. And oh yeah, haven't eaten in a while. So gonna have some chips and salsa. Get my wallet out of the way. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Where should I send them? Yeah, we'll just stop that for now. Ah. Okay. Oh, wrong screen. All right. Well. Do. Sorry. Pop that back up. Go see that. So. All right. So this is my first real normal draft that's gonna be happening here. Yep. Purchase that. For the Oath of the Gatewatch on here. Yes, I know. I've got new product. All right, so now I can minimize that. Yes, I feel that. All right. So let's get over here. All right, Mitgo streaming. I need to change that too. So I am in the queue. Oh wow, it's been a while since I played on here. This will be the 5th. I am 0 for 0. I'm not playing Mardu allies. There we go. It will be question mark. All right, so 4 in the queue. So, like I said, things did not go as planned today. I've still got some work to do when I get done with this. So, I'm kind of surprised this isn't filling up faster. Pat Berwin Swiss. 110. 50. I'll switch back to the opening real quick here. I want to check something. Turn on the sound so I can hear. This is probably a bad idea. No, I didn't want to do that. All right. Sorry, you're getting commentary on stuff that I'm doing off to the side. Just cancel that. All right. All right, so we have started the draft. So, pack number 1, go. Bearer of Silence. When you cast Bearer of Silence, you may pay 1 and colorless. If you do, target opponent sacrifices a creature. Flying can't block 2/1. Okay. We'll highlight that for now, but I kind of want to look around here and see what we got. Vampire Envoy is really good. Everything else in here is kind of eh. I like Elemental Uprising. Holdout Settlement's perfectly good mana tapper. I mean, nothing else in here really screams at me. Vampire Envoy, the black in here is okay. There are some allies in here. I think Bearer of Silence is fine. Remorseless Punishment. Target opponent loses 5 life unless that player discards 2 cards or sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Repeat this process once. That's pretty good. But kind of not what we're wanting to do here. So there's 2 things I'm really looking at here that's possibilities. Kozilek Shrieker, which I can give it menace and +1/+0, which is perfectly fine. Or Slaughter Drone, which is also perfectly fine. Flare Drone. That's interesting. I kind of don't want to take a gold card just yet. I feel like that'll wheel around. I like the Shrieker, although Slaughter Drone fills that 2 spot pretty good. The menace is real though, and that's 4 damage menace. So, oh my gosh! All right. I'm sorry. I've got some chats here. Tim the chicken. Really, Kershey? Make love, not Warcraft. All right. Well, whatever. Let's see here. I kind of like Corrupted Crossroads for the land ability. But if I'm going to do that, Holdout Settlement's just fine as is. Boulder Salvo? Boulder Salvo for Surge. Hello, Worm42x10. Maw's pretty good too. I think I'm going to take the Maw. Maw of Kozilek's perfectly fine. I can get a holdout settlement later. Corruptor Crossroads is fine, but I don't want to be paying life for that. Well, I can get the Boulder Salvo, I can get the Waste, or I can get the Seer's Lantern, and Seer's Lantern is quite frankly better. Boulder Salvo does just damage and can be removal. And for that surge cost, I'm playing that for surge every time. Storm Chaser Mage is so good. Why it's still here in the pick 4 is kind of beyond me. I mean, do I pivot into blue-red? I don't know. Boulder Salvo is good removal. Seer's Lantern's fine. And can be ramp if I need it. Yeah, I think it's this Mage. Mage is just so good. I'm going to take it. If nothing else, I don't want to play it against me. What a bad rare. It's really bad unless you have a Planeswalker. Well, no one wants to be blue-red. I know, but I like blue-red. Blue-red's actually really good in this deck, in this set. So here's my choices. I could go with, and the black's okay in here. It's not great. Havoc Sower is perfectly good. I could get Comparative Analysis. Or the Bushwhacker. Yeah, no, I agree, Worm. I definitely agree with that. I think I'm going to go with Bushwhacker here. Well, let's see. Expedite's perfectly good in this deck. Ooh, that Avenger is so good. Yeah, Blinding Drone is good. I like him, but right now I don't have any colorless mana. I mean, I could pick up the Hedron Crawler, and I'll be able to pick one up next pack. Thought Harvester, that's not really what we want to be doing. I mean, if I'm going to take anything, it's probably this Avenger. A 3/3 flyer for 3 with that surge cost, that's perfect. That is. Yeah, I think this Avenger is perfectly fine. Blue-red is definitely open. I don't know that I'm in black. Void Shatter, counter target spell. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Sweep Away is good. Sweep Away triggers the prowess. 1/3 for 2 is good, yeah. I agree. I think it's just Sweep Away here, right? Void Shatter, I can get a better counter spell. And let's go Sweep Away here. Well, there's Void Shatter again. Or another Sweep Away. I don't like Umara Entangler. It's not that good. 2/1 prowess for 2. It's fine, but I mean, it just doesn't fit anywhere. Sweep Away is really good. I think I'm gonna go with that. So this deck really wants to play Negate. Holdout Settlement's fine. See, I'm not even that big a fan of... Yeah, those packs were identical almost. And I know there's a bit of a delay. Land 2. I know. I think I just take the Holdout Settlement here. Negate's not that good. I get that in sideboard. Definitely the Gravity Negator here. Because you can just give something else flying. Maw of Kozilek flying is terrifying. Or it could just be Warden of Geometries. 2/3 for 4 that you can tap for mana. That seems fine. Actually, you know what? No, I want this one. I want the gravity negator because I do want to throw things in the air, basically. Probably not playing any of these. I'm probably just going to cut this lead by example. Again, I don't like the Imara and Tangler that much. Comparative analysis came back around. So did Sweep Away. I mean, I guess I can be that deck that just says, oh. Actually, I'm going to go with comparative analysis here. And do I want a second comparative analysis or just to cut the elemental? I don't really care about elemental that much. Yeah, put that in the sideboard. And sideboard. So I'm totally punished for those earlier picks with Eileen. That's kind of sad. This pack really is punishing me pretty badly here. Sweep away, sweep away, sweep away. I know, but I feel like I'm going to get more. It would be funny. It's really frustrating to play against. I've done that before. Eileen's super good, but it doesn't work in this deck. Boulder Salvo is just good removal. This gets me card draw, plus it also enables Surge. Cultivator Drone's not quite right for this. Reflector Mage, God, what a good card. I think it's just the burn. Expedite I'll be able to get later. Reflector Mage won't come back around. The Eileen won't come back around. Isolation Zone's good. I think I just take Boulder Salvo. Well, not, you know what? No, I'm taking Reflector Mage. I can always splash for it. I can always pick up something that'll help me splash for it. Let's see, Crumbling Vestige, Hedron Crawler, Dwar Isle Avenger, and Negate are pretty much what I'm looking at here. Don't really need Hedron Crawler that badly. Crumbling Vestige is fixing if I need it. Just another Surge Flyer is pretty good here. Again, for 3-drop for a 3/3 flyer. Yeah, no, I agree. Worm, I totally agree. The white player is just I don't want to pivot just because Storm Chaser is just that good. I don't want to pivot into white. I'm taking the Reflector Mage, so I can always splash that. Crumbling is good. It's good, but I can get that later. I'm not that concerned with that. And besides, let's see, Slip Through Space is perfectly good. Flame, ooh. Does Flame Tendrils does nothing to me. All my creatures so far would survive it except for the Bushwhacker. He doesn't, but I've also got the Holdout Settlement for the blinding. And I can always pick up another one because there's a bunch of them in these packs. So do I go with Tears of Valakut here? Maw's okay. Well, there's 2 Maws. That'll come through. And that's very conditional. I don't like that. I think I'm going to take the Slip Through Space. It's a draw card. It gives me unblockable. That seems to be good. And it enables my Surge stuff. Yeah, the 2/5's okay. I've got 1 Maw. But there's 2 in here. One will probably come around. Slip Through Space is just a good little trick here. Speaking of good little tricks, so Sinner Hellion's fine, but it's a little expensive for what I'm wanting to do. Yeah, I mean, we all draft a little differently. I'm just kind of looking and seeing here because, I mean, this curve, that goes in there. This goes in here. I don't want my curve too high. I love this Dimensional Infiltrator. It's flash flying. And then you can exile cards. If it's land card, you can return this back to your hand. So it's a good little trick. I kind of like that. Seer's Lantern's fine. I like Cinder Hellion, but again, it's a little high for my curve. I'm wanting to play this kind of low. Brute Strength is a blowout for Storm Chaser Mage. That makes him a 5/5 just casting that 2-drop. But I think I want that. Oh, the worst. The absolute worst rare ever. Hedron alignment is horrible, folks. Do not draft it. If you open it up, I opened up 2 in one of my pre-release packs. It was horrible. It's basically 2 dead rares. Okay, here I definitely take the Warden of Geometries. I've got 2 comparative analysis. I don't need another one. Eldrazi Devastator. I'm not playing 2 free for 3 with possibly with haste. Witness the End is okay. But I think I went Warden. Just more fixing. More, and plus it can attack and then use it for mana if need be. Yes, Containment Membrane. Zendikar Resurgent. Ooh. If it wasn't so expensive. But what if you open 3? If you open 3, that's even worse. You need to open 4 because you've got to have it in all 4. You've got to have it in your exile. You've got to have it in your hand. You've got to have it on the battlefield, and you got to have it in your graveyard. It's so bad. It is so bad. It's not good in any format unless you're really trying to do the most janky thing I can think of. This pack is actually really bad for us. Maybe white is what I need to move into and splash the red for Storm Chaser Mage, but that seems kind of bad too. Well, that's why it's more than 3. We won't even get how much it costs to cast too. No, it's funny. I agree. It's just really, really bad. Boy, this pack. Ancient Crab's a definite no. I mean, it's a body fine and it blocks stuff, but it's not what I want. I think it's just another gravity negator, but I don't even really like that much. Yeah, let's go with gravity negator. It's in my deck. There is not much in here. Well, yeah, no one's going to draft it. That is very true. The problem is you have to find a way to exile it. You have to find a way to get in your graveyard, and you have to find a way to play. Yeah, 24. Yeah, if first of all, that would be the worst booster box ever if you open 24 of those. Let's focus here. I don't know what to take here. I think I'll take the 3/2 for 3. All right, so I have choices. I don't think this is the deck where Wall of Resurgence, because I'm not doing a whole lot with that. Meandering River fixes for the Reflector Mage. Expedite triggers the Surge. I got 17 that I'm playing so far. I think I just want the Meandering River. I am going to take... I'm gonna take Makindi Aeronaut. I'm gonna hedge here a little bit. I'm gonna put it in the board, but I'm not saying no. Let's see. There, Amal Kozilek came back around. That'll get out of here. Now these are fine. I'll take the Dazzling and put it in the sideboard. No, not taking it. Just say no. That should be last pick in every draft. Yeah, I don't want that in the field. Bonesaw, sure. I'll add it into my deck. Why not? Add to sideboard. It provides something else for Surge. Because you play that, that's casting a card. That also triggers prowess. And then you can play your... Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Comparative analysis. That you are a 3-drop. Everything else is 4 over here. So my 3-drop spot is fine. I just need some 2-drops now. So what am I expecting in this pack? Some Mist Intruders. Oh, a Dust Stalker. Well, that's not useful. Ugh. Really? Really? Oh, the black in this pack is so good. Grip. Blood Bond is actually pretty good. Dust Stalker is fine. 5/3 Haster. You just basically... Callistria Healer is so good. Silent Skimmer is great. The blue in here is not. Red is only Boiling Earth. That's really bad. Grip just... I got to get that out of here. Get out. I don't normally hate draft. I really don't. I normally look and see what I can pick up for my own deck. Wavewing Elemental is just too expensive. It's not going to work in this deck. Boiling Earth does nothing. Incubator Drone is okay, but I don't need 4 drops. I need lower drops. Grip just wrecks me. I might add that to the sideboard. Well, March from the Tomb. So my choices here seem to be Horribly Awry, Spell Shrivel, or I just go ham and... Oh, well, Grave Birthing would be in the black. Whoever's in Allies, white black Allies, you're welcome. This card's amazing. I think it's another 3-drop. Everything else in here is not good. Horribly Awry doesn't happen. Spell Shrivel's perfectly good. Let me go ahead and take it. Well, what? No, no. This will not come around. This will not come around. This will not come around. Royal Spout, you are amazing. What? So 2 uncommons were taken over the Royal Spout and the Brood Butcher. What are people doing? Well, I'm going Royal Spout. That card's ridiculously good. All right, so I've got Incubator Drone here, which puts 3 power, 4 toughness on the field. That's fine. It does give some fixing, but it's a 4-drop. Spell Shrivel, sure. This can be the just nope deck, basically. And maybe I'm just in a lot of colors. Yeah. What? Well, hate to say this. My red's getting out of this deck. Blue-white is just amazing. I'll play Storm Chaser Mage still. I'll just splash red. And even then, I'm not even sure I want to splash red. I mean, I can. I think it's got to be white. Yeah, because the red's not here. Royal's Retribution, sure. Sure. I'm not thrilled with any of these. Royal's Retribution, get in. Sunken Hollow. Well, that's interesting too. I can play Esper. Outnumber, so good. Outnumber. So tasty. Sunken Hollow lets me play black. I'm not playing black. My blue-white is so good. McKinley Aeronaut, get in. We're definitely going to have to make some cuts here. Sunken Hollows, okay. I think I'm going to take that. I'm not playing black. The blue here's not good. There's no white. I think I'm taking Outnumber. Maybe I could play that. Molt Nursery's fine. Cloud Manta could be good. Merc Strider, I'm not really... I mean, with Spell Shrivel, sure, I'm exiling stuff, but that's not good enough for that. Maybe it's just Cloud Manta here. Get rid of Maw. We'll go with Incubator Drone. Ondu Rising is super good. Fortified Rampart, sure. Meandering River is good in this deck. Holdout Settlement's fine. I think I just cut the red. That's 25. I can't believe 2 Royal Spouts. No one expects the second Royal Spout. Oh my god, this is the just Nope deck. I've got... wow. This is going to be fun. Not going to lie. I don't even know if I play Storm Chaser Mage in this deck. None of these excite me. Grove Tender's harder to deal with. I'll put that in my sideboard. I don't need 2 Fortified Ramparts, and I really don't need this. I don't need Warden of Geometries, although it does give some fixing. We could have another Sweepway. I know, that's the funny part. Fortified Ramparts, yeah, that's fine. This is literally the just Nope deck. I already know what I'm going to call this deck. I'll take the Forest. That card's horrible. I'll probably get another one, but it doesn't matter. So Holdout Settlement gets in. Meandering River definitely gets in. I've got to cut 2 cards. Yeah, and you're forced. All right. I don't know. This is almost purely a blue deck. So, as it stands right now, I've got 12 creatures, 13 spells. Yeah, I think Mage has to be cut. I want to play you so bad. I've drafted you several times now, Storm Chaser. And I like you. And the flying and the haste and the prowess, they're all good. I just don't think you get in this deck. These are 3 drops. These are 3 drops. Two spells are creatures. That is true. Gotta be honest, Royal's Retribution might not get in this deck. Because I don't want to cut any more creatures. Actually, 3 spells are creatures. Ondu Rising. So I got 2 Royal Spouts and an Ondu Rising, which can be creatures as well. Don't want to cut those. I definitely want Fortified Rampart because I need to hold down the ground with it. Gravity Negator. Yeah, I like those 2/3 flyers. Flyer. I don't think Royal Retribution gets in this deck. And since I'm not, well, this, see, I like this in here only if I need it for the surge costs. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not surge. 5. 5 surge. I mean, it doesn't do much except for enable surge. Royal's getting out. Yeah. I think that's the deck. I think it's going to be 4 planes, and the rest islands. Actually, probably 5 planes. I probably want 5 planes, the rest islands. Because that'll be 6 sources for planes, plus the holdout settlement, which I can always tap a creature if need be. Here's the real question. Do I play Warden of Geometries? Yeah, 2, 3. That's legitimate. Plus can tap it for mana. That's fine. I know, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I do 6 planes, the rest islands, and then obviously the Meandering River. Yeah, no, you're right. I do want turn 2 planes every time. And I pretty much have to play it to where any opening hand with the planes I need to keep for the most part, unless it's just like all lands or that's my only land. Yeah. All right, let's go to those basic lands. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta bump that up. I think I want to do 6 planes, 9 islands. Yeah, no, Slip is definitely a cycle card. Slip, I don't care. I don't care about. I don't care about part 1 or part 2 of Slip. Do I even want to play Holdout Settlement? I mean, it's another colorless source, but I don't necessarily need colorless sources. Except for Gravity Knight. Yeah, you know what? I better play it. 60-17. Add that to the deck. I got this cool island here. I'm going to get rid of this one. There we go. 40 land, 11 creatures, 12 spells. Seems good. That gives me 7 white sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blue sources, 7 white sources. So that's pretty much a little under 50-50. And honestly, if I get more white sources, that's fine. I can always use it for Royal Spout for the Awaken cost. So. I can't believe 2 Royal Spouts and a Reflector Mage. Oh, I need to change the name of this deck. I'm kind of trying to eat a little bit of dinner too, because I'm going to do this draft. I don't know if I'll do another draft. What do you say? I like this. I think this could be fun. This is my first draft where there's been only 8 people at the table for this format. Oh, come on. There we go. Yep. Maybe if I type that without the caps lock on. Seriously? Did I not then? All right. There we go. Just nope. Awaken and search, yeah. What I wish I had, that white Eldrazi, the combo that this goes with. Yes, this is a Swiss. So three matches on this. What I wish, here we go. We're getting ready to start. What I wish I had with Reflector Mage was the white Eldrazi, that you can use his ability to bounce a creature and it comes back into play tapped. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that's why the power cards like that were being pushed around. Boy, I'm not doing anything with this deck, am I? With this pack. And he kept pretty fast. It's definitely Meandering River first, then Plains and Island. I think I keep this. Yeah, no, Under Rising's perfectly fine. But I'm just not. This hand doesn't do anything, but I don't know. Yeah. Yes. I believe so. All right. Let's see what this does. He's in red. He does not cast anything. Oh, deck, come on. I'm going to close this chat. I don't need lands. Lands, I'm done with. I can cast everything. Oh, Zada's Commando. He's in an ally deck. Okay. Well, comparative analysis? No, I'm not going to be able to do that for a little while. Nope, I can't do that. Well, that's... Oof. This could get disgusting quick. Can't sweep him away this turn. Thank you, 2-drop, for coming in at the wrong time. All right. It's getting out there because I got to stop some of this ground game. I can sweep away next turn. I'm going to pay. Go ahead and yield to that. He's not going to pay. All right, well, I will take 2. If you want to destroy my fortified rampart with something, that seems bad for you. What you playing here? Oh, first strike. Okay, well. So next turn, I keep back sweep away. So yeah, I keep back sweep away this turn. If he doesn't attack in, I feel like I'm going to get just absolutely slaughtered here. If I put in Gravity Negator, I can block 2 of his guys. I think that's my play. This can stop pretty much anything here. So this, if he plays a land, he does. He'll probably pay for the ability. No, he doesn't. So he's got something else to do. That's pretty bold. So I'm going to use the 2/3 to block with. What's that do? Target opponent. That's just first strike. That could be the blowout when he runs out of cards. Okay. So we block the first striker here. We block... That's a first striker. Let's get rid of the other first. Let's get rid of the first striker over here. Okay. The block still happens, so I only take 2. He uses up probably his best trick on that when he could have used it to kill the fortified rampart. Well, that could be problematic. All right. So, I have 5 mana here. I can play Incubator Drone. That takes up 4 of it, but leaves 2. That's not good enough. I think next turn, we force him to pay mana for stuff. Incubator Drone. I'm not doing anything with the colorless anyways. I think it's just Incubator Drone here. And make him guess as to what I might have. There's so many 2-drop spells. I've got a blocker for a Akoum. I can block here. I can block here. If he gets through 3 flying, that's fine. I'm just not drawing the cards I need to this turn. Next turn, I can do Sweep Away and Comparative Analysis. I could even... Let's see what he does here. Is he paying for a Sky Climber? Oh! Well, that's a bomb. I may just royally be dead here. Okay, so he's paying for that. So now... he swings with that. Flying lifelink, okay. Can't do anything about that. Yeah, I gotta take it. He's only gaining 3, so that's kind of the good news here. Alright. This isn't good. Okay, so... oh no! This should be fine. I play Reflector Mage. What do I do with this? I almost don't even want to... I need to keep Sweep Away back. Alright, so it's definitely Island. I don't attack with anything. Because there's nothing... It's not good blocks. Reflector Mage. It means he's going to get lifelink again if I bounce the Lantern Scout. He's only going to attack next turn with the Sky Climber. And I just bounce that back to his hand. The white-red ally deck is so good. And this is why. Alright, I think I do Reflector Mage here. I bounce the Lantern Scout back. I could just undo Rising. Yeah, but that's not good because he just gets it back to hand and he can play it again. That's kind of the problem with Sweep Away. He can play it again next turn. If I Reflector Mage something, Lantern Scout can't come back next turn. Now that being said, it might be worth my while just to undo Rising this turn, swing away with my 4/4, and possibly get rid of one or two of his things. Because he's going to have to double block if he wants to get rid of the 4/4. I think, and plus that gains me life, unless he's got, well, he's got no mana, so he can't do a trick. So I think Undo Rising is my play here. And actually, I probably attack with Incubator Drone too. I'm going to awaken my planes, tap my island, this for that, and that. I think that's my play, because he has to double block here. Yeah. Yep. We'll just auto yield to this. So I gain back 6 life. It deals 6 damage to him. I don't think I'm in a good spot here. That's fine. I clear his board. I'm good with that. He's going to tap to deal 1 damage to me. That's fine. Sure. Gets me to 10. Okay. Yeah. Go up to 16 and I wipe it. I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine. That couldn't have been any better. Because what he doesn't know is I've got Reflector Mage in hand. Okay, so you got a land. He's going to make this flying, so he attacks over me. Oh, he's not. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. He's probably trying to get rid of my fortified rampart, which is fine. I'm going to... Sure, I take 3 there. Okay. Huh. Well, now I definitely Reflector Mage. He could have a nasty spell. I'm not going to lie. But I definitely play Reflector Mage here. There is. But it's not flash. And I can still sweep it away. So I think I play Reflector Mage here, bounces Lantern Scout. Yeah, I think that's my play. Because he would have played if he had an ally in hand. He would have played that. I mean, I don't see why I don't attack with the Scion. If he's got some sort of trick, he doesn't. And comparative analysis. And target myself. Alright. Play land for turn. Oh, I can't. I already did. Yeah. I feel like... Oh, yeah, that is Planar Outburst. That's what you're thinking of. Planar Outburst does destroy all non-land creatures. He is 3 mana away from playing that. So he can't play his Lantern Scout. We know he's got that in hand. Okay, he gains flying. That's fine. Can't do anything about it. If he plays anything big here, we just Royal Spout it. Boy, I wish I had colorless mana. Well, here's a real thing. So, Royal Spout costs 6 for the Awaken. 2. All right, so I've got 5, 6, 7 land. Well, let's attack first. I think I keep Royal Spout back because he's going to play. I keep all this back. Royal Spout is for something else. Because I can flash in Dimensional Infiltrator. He's going to play his Lantern Guide now. Yeah, Lantern Scout comes in. Sure. His 3/2 flyer gets flying, lifelink, fine. I just sweep him away. Sure, bye. Bye-bye. It's definitely going on top of his library. I want that to be his draw next turn. Well, that's kind of awkward there. I definitely attack in with the Reflector Mage. Is it worth me spending the 1 mana for Bonesaw? Actually, no. This is where I Royal Spout. My Meandering River is going to become an attacking creature. Oh, this actually can work out really well. So I Royal Spout his Lantern Scout. I use the Eldrazi Scion to do that. I can then put in Bonesaw, attach it to my Awakened guy, and swing in for 7. I think at this point I just need to get 7 damage in, because his next play is going to cause him to gain lifelink here, unless I bounce Lantern Scout and he knows he's going to draw that. So I've got another Royal Spout too. So, and we're going to bounce him. I'm going to choose Meandering River. If he chooses to outnumber and destroy the Scion, which he doesn't, awesome. So I can attack for 7 here. I'm going to keep Bonesaw back. I agree with that. And then I just attack in. Outnumber doesn't work for him now. And then next turn he plays out Lantern Scout or whatever else he has in his hand, which I don't know what it is. But I know he... Okay, so he plays... Why did you play it that way? That's very strange. Why didn't you play Lantern Scout and then play that? Well, that... All right. All right. Okay, well, there's definitely my surge target there. So I got 6. So that'll allow me to play that and equip this to what, though? I definitely want to do Bonesaw this turn. Surge and the Avenger. And then hold back, because that'll be 3. I can hold back Dimensional Infiltrator and use that to block with the Scion. His Menace guy. He's going to gain life because he's going to play his Lantern Scout. But it's only 3 life. Alright, so Bonesaw, well, who knows? Maybe... Actually, you know what I do? I put Bonesaw out. Because I know I'm going to cast it this turn. So I put Bonesaw out. I attach it to the Eldrazi Scion. I swing with both of these. If he blocks with this, it just dies. With either of these. And I don't care if he blocks with either of them. I then play out this, leaving up 1/2 mana to play a Dimensional Infiltrator if I need to. So yeah, I'm going to equip this here. Going to use the planes. Alright. We go to attacks. He probably isn't going to block here. So I probably get in 4. Alright, play this out with the surge cost. And now he's got a problem. Because I can even flash this in, double block with the Defender and this. I can flash this in at end of turn. No, I want to keep... Yeah, Lantern Scout gives him lifelink. That's fine. I don't care about that so much. He's going to gain 3, but he's going to take another 4 in the air because I'll move Bonesaw over. For 6. So he'll take 6 in the air next turn. Yep. So now, here's the choice I make. I think I just take 3 here. I don't think I'm in danger of being burned out. So I think I just take 3. He's a ways away from Rolling Thunder. And he's silly if he plays another ally here. Why did you do that? Okay. I'm going to always yield to that. End step. I'm going to flash this in. And then I attack in with my Reflector Mage because I don't care what he does. I definitely move Bonesaw because I'm not using Eldrazi Scion, but what do I put it on? You can't block with anything. I move it here. Move. Okay. So I can attack for 4, 6 without being touched. He's going to take another 2. Unless he wants to block with this, which I'm okay with. Alright, let's go to attacks. Let's see what he does. 6, 7, 8. If he just takes this, I think I win the game. Unless he's got another ally in hand. Holy crap, I'm at 7 minutes? Cool. It's less damage you're getting. Oh, I meant to play Warden of Geometry. Son of a bitch. I'm going to take 3 here. No! Oh, no. That's super bad for me. Okay. I'm actually going to lose this match. I'm going to run out of time. Alright, well, I got to block. There. There. Take 3. He gains 9. I just lose. Let's see what I get. It's not enough. I do 6 damage. He does 9. All right. Oh, that's probably stupid too. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, that seems bad for you, but sure. Gonna block here for sure, and here. Don't care about that. He's playing something. What's he playing? It'd be super nice to have that Eldrazi Scion. What are you doing? Nothing. I am totally screwed on time. All right, I'm going to have to not look at the... Follow the Titans. Oh, well, I'm just dead. All right, well, that's something good to know that he has. Follow the Titans. So... I don't know that I play anything else differently here. Royal's Retribution actually probably gets in this deck. Warden gets out. And I think I just play this as is. All right. Yes. 1, 2. Super awkward that I don't have that, but I don't care. I'm keeping it. Dimensional Infiltrator can be good. All right. We'll get a second main to do this. Haha, he thought I didn't have land. Cliffside Lookout. Okay, well that seems problematic. That seems worse. I'll cast this on Insta. Make him think I got some sort of trick. I'll take the 1. Oh, deck! Please. Well, it's a race. No! Gideon's Reproach! Alright, well, now it's a race I'm losing. Yeah, thanks so much there. Alright, I gotta keep Sweepaway back. I can always spell Shrivel sometime if I don't like it. Yeah, I don't care about that this turn. Make him recast it. Library. And that's all he's drawing. Sure. Well. land. Sweep away. Step glider. Okay. Okay. I guess you're not doing much with that. Flying vigilance is a problem. Boy, it's a real problem now. 1-3. I can block it into all day. There we go. Go ahead. I know what you drew. Hey, Serene Stewart. You're not gaining any life unless you... Sure. Good God. Oh, that's right. You're emptying your hand. All right, your hand's empty. Sure. Land here would be great. Well? What do I do? I gotta bounce that. Because I can block look out, and... Yeah, just cast this. Bounce it. Definitely can't attack. I know what he drew. Alright, well. You can plus... Wait. Why did you do that? Magic the Gathering, you are not doing your job. Yeah, I'm going to take 6. Yep. Yield to that. Interesting. Alright, well... Not attacking. Alright, well, I'm not going to block that. I know your trick. And now... Just enough you can't pay it. Yep. Alright, well, that enters tapped. Alright, well, definitely not attacking either. Alright, well. Take 3. Yep. I feel like if that's all you're doing with your mana, that's fine. End step, sure. Incubator drone. Well, I think I just cast this. Or yeah, Cloud Manta. He's a chumper. Yeah, we'll do that. And now, no, he's still dead. So what I do here is even if he pluses this, he dies. I plus here. All right, so I got to kill things. I think this goes here. All right, attacker's here. Put him here. Put him here. Put him here. Yes, you'll get 2 of my creatures. I'll get 1 of yours. Because you're not doing anything else here. Alright, land. That's actually pretty decent. 4, so that'll leave 2 and 1. Yep. Yep. Cast with Surge. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Alright. Now we're cooking. Oh, come on! You're no fun. I'm supposed to be the one that's doing all that crap. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Take 2 in the air. 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't quite have enough to do both. There. Not attacking. Chasm Guide. Well, I mean, I perfectly block that. I don't think you're attacking with. Wow, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna draw some cards. Need some answers here. Well, who? Okay. Not gonna attack into that. I just lose with this. Well, does not trigger either ability, so that's good for me. A foil Invala seems pretty decent. Alright. Alright, deck, anytime now you can give me what I need here. Not that I can win the match. I should have played this a lot faster. I guess I'm just chumping. It'd be nice if I had a spell that did some damage. Well, that's game. I didn't have any other land with it, so I'm gonna. Ugh. I just can't win. Tap, tap. Concede. Drew nothing but lands. Holy crap, we weren't even last. That's true. I mean, I just felt like getting something on the ground to kind of stop some of the ground game. The Manta would have just died to whatever he did, especially with the +1 for the one ability. So I don't know that that would have done anything. So don't know if I would have done anything about that. Yeah, no, I was short. There was no way I was going to win that match, anyways. Yeah, absolutely no way I was going to win that match. So it looks like I've got a little bit of a break here. I'm going to get me just take a quick little break here, and then when I come back, we'll be in round 2, hopefully. It looks like the last match is still going on here. 22. It's going on for about 12 minutes. That's about the length of its normal match. So I'll only be gone for a couple of minutes. So hang out. Cool. All right. Put the card on the bottom, so he didn't like what he saw when he scried. Interesting. So I'm back. Definitely an island. I'm gonna try and play this through a little faster. Definitely keep that bone saw back. Interesting. Well, I don't want to play Reflector Mage. Well, I just want to get this out there, right? Bonesaw. Turn 3, Dwar Isle Avenger. Uh-oh. No! Grasp of Darkness is so rude. All right. Well, next turn I can... I think I just hold Reflector Mage back until I play something. Now he's got that. God damn it. Give me a creature. Well, that isn't ideal. Alright, well. I think I just equipped this to it. So it's a 3/1 flyer. So you're going to have to spend more mana than that. Where are the geometries? Well, I definitely play the island here. He definitely wants to ramp. So I just bounce what he's got. Yep. Always yield. All right. And then, just for funsies. So now he can't even play that, which is his ramp. Oh, guess what's getting Royal Spouted? Yeah. A 3/5. Okay. I'll keep Ondu Rising back because I always play Containment Membrane on that. But I definitely want to cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got to cast it regular. Or, what do I do here? I cast Ondu Rising. I just roll about this. I think that's the play. Then I get in for 5. So now he's got a choice to make. He can play that again. That's weird. Okay. Huh. You could definitely move that over. I think I can keep comparative analysis back and just pay. Because this gets him to 9. He can do 3 damage to me. And to pay that colorless. And I can always comparative next turn. Especially if he attacks with this. Coastal Discovery. Oh, he's just doing... Oh, okay. We could have awakened that. Submerged... Oh, Sunken Hall. Okay. Attack with him. No! You're supposed to attack with him. Alright, well, I'm going to pay this. Yeah. Cool. Land. What do I do? Well, make them cast this again. I'm okay with that. Because then I get in for 5. I guess he could sweep away something. He's got the mana for it. Is that what he's doing? Yeah, he's sweeping away. A flyer. Sure. That's fine. He still takes 2. Yeah, because next turn I can undo Rising. Well, he's not going to attack with that. Oh, he's paying the 1. Interesting. He knows I'm getting a flyer. Why did it tap? It didn't. Well, so I could undo Rising here on a Plains, equip the Bone Saw to it, and attack. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then whatever he doesn't block with, I can Containment Membrane it. So he gets 1 attack in on that. So I still have Bone Saw that I can apply to it. He has to double block to kill the land. Target opponent doesn't count as that. Yeah, no, it'd be cool. I agree, it'd be cool, but target opponent becomes a teammate. That would be an interesting card. I think I gotta play Undo Rising here. We'll pick this Plains. I'll tap both Plains out, and there's that. Oh, I can't equip it. Well, his only good blocks here is, yeah, I just attack with both. Because he has really 2 options here. Yep. Yep. I'm okay with this. Cast with Surge. So now you want to attack? Go for it. All it can really do. To the translators. Okay. If you want to attack, that's fine. Double blocking. All right. Well. Now you have to double block. Or chump. All right. Well, I'm definitely putting you in front. Yep. That's fine by me. Instep by Flash and Dimensional Infiltrator. Boom. Sure. All right, deck. Anytime now. Yep. The one problem with this deck is I'm not playing a whole lot of waste mana to do that. Oh no! Fine. All right. Wait, you're not gonna attack? All right. Well, go ahead. You got 3 cards in hand. Wow. What are you casting? Well, that's pretty bad for me. I really need one of my flyers. Well, okay. I could equip Bonesaw to it. Can't block whenever I'm trying. It's control. Well, that seems like a really bad use of Visions of Brutality, but sure. Well, you're not drawing cards. You're not making anything unblockable, so you're just attacking in for 5. I really need one of my flyers now. Now that Containment Membrane looks a lot better on that. So I know to keep back Containment Membrane. Of course, a Royal Spell. Oh my god, deck. Go. Yep. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of my land. Yep. So 10 of my land. There's 7 left in the deck, 12 gas. Well, that seems bad for me. A flying 1/4. Yep. Can't block. All right. I need another flyer. Horribly Awry. Awesome. Okay. Oh, you paid a life to bring an Endbringer. Can you do that more than once per turn? Nope. All right. Well, you're just going to absolutely slaughter me here. And you're going to gain life with that Vampire on play. At this point, if I was him, I'd go ahead and attack with him. Honestly, it makes the clock much worse for me. Really? Now you give me the colorless. Well, I'm going to lose this game. My grip would be so good in his deck. Yeah, I'm just dead this turn. Yep, I'm just dead. So you can't block, can't attack, and why would you? No, you're scared. There's no reason you should be. Yeah, no, you got me. Sideboard. All right, so what can I do with this? Royal's Retribution seems fine. Dazzling Reflection might be worth it. It's an interesting trick. Again, 3-drop, 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 3-drop. Need to cut 2 things. Maybe I get rid of a Gravity Negator. And Warden. Just make this deck faster. He didn't have any flyers. Is it worth it for me to put in Fortified Rampart? Another Fortified Rampart? I think it could be. I need a creature, actually. So yeah, it's going to go in. Fortified Rampart gets in. Ondu Rising's fine. All these are good. Incubator Drone's kind of the odd man out here. I'm going to do that. Gravity Negator, get in. Reflector Mage seems fine. Bonesaw, slip through space would be nice to see that one of these times. I'm going to play one comparative analysis. Let's see how that goes. Yes, I would like to play first. Oh, come on. I have to mulligan that. Well, I put in a lower cost spell that'll be better for triggering Surge. I definitely keep this hand. Yeah, I slipped it back in. I thought that through, and it's like, yeah, I gotta keep that. Third land. I keep this. It's plain, so it's not great for me, but I definitely keep this. Put that on top. I want that land. Play the island. Go. But I would definitely wanted the second Fortified Rampart in. I wanted to make my deck faster. And I think that does it. All right. Well, definitely Makindi Aeronaut gets in. I'm going to keep Spell Shrivel back. What's he doing? You've got to stop on my upkeep? All right, well, that seems interesting. So I definitely attack in here. Oh, yeah, I absolutely save counter for turn 4. I attack in first. Well, let me play the planes. It depends. If he plays something here to get rid of McKindy. Otherwise, I'm playing Bonesaw. Yeah. So let's attack in. See if he's got any sort of trick here. Doesn't seem it. Alright. So, do I hold back Spell Shrivel? See, the thing is, I don't know. He's got a Horribly Awry, and I don't know that that works against this. Well, I'm gonna try it. All right. Horribly Awry gets past Horribly Awry. Good deal. Vampire Envoy. Okay. Definitely play the holdout settlement here. So gonna equip to this. Yep. All right. Now I hold up Spell Shrivel now. Yeah, he does, but that's not that spell. Oh, bye. Heck no. You aren't getting this. Nope. Just say no to Thought Harvester. And you can't attack with your Vampire Envoy, which is good for me. I keep 2 cards in hand. Just keep swinging away with both. Yep. And keep back both cards. Fortified Rampart will come out if he plays his 5/5. Sky Spawner, sure. He just dies to my flyers. You gonna sack your Scion? Oh, that gets you blue. Devoid, draw a card. 1, 2. Alright, so it gets you a card draw. But you gotta spend a lot of mana to do that. So 4. He blocks. Even if he double blocks here, I kill this, and yeah, he dies. Which one do I kill though? I think I kill the Vampire Envoy, right? I think I go ahead and attack in, kill the Vampire Envoy, keep him up, and still get the 1 in. I can still profitably block him. Actually, I just attack with him, right? Move the Bonesaw over to him. Yeah. I don't need him gaining life here. Yeah. We're going to let that go. Alright. So, move this here for 1. 2, 3, so it blocks everything he's got. And let him think I got something big in hand. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I was definitely killing the vampire. What is he casting? Endbringer. Okay. That's fine. He does have the the mana to tap that. Not this turn, but... Alright, so... I definitely have to play Fortified Rampart here. Because it makes him think. And then I tack in with McKindy. Makes him chump or just take it. And then I can spell shrivel whatever he plays. Well, he has to sack an Eldrazi Scion to play that out. And I don't really care about Ingest that much in this deck. I'd rather get a different spell than that. You gotta tap him to make him not block. And that seems bad. Plus, you have to use your colorless mana to do it. So let's see what he does. The flyer comes in for sure. If you're not going to block Aeronaut, you're... Okay, that's interesting. Target creature or player. Alright, well, he's going to ping me. Sure. Alright, well. Well, I just Royal Spout Endbringer, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking he might do, but I don't really care. And then next turn, do I just... All right, so here's the real question. I guess I just Royal Spout him for just cost. I don't care so much about getting the creature because he's not going to be untapped. It just means I get a 4/4 next turn. He plays Endbringer next turn. I think I do that because then if he's drawing his card, he's drawing his Endbringer again. I think I just cast Royal Spout because not only that, that keeps up. If he's got like Spell Shrivel, I can Spell Shrivel it. And then he's not drawing a card, so he's getting Endbringer next turn. He has to spend the whole turn next turn casting Endbringer. Alright, so cast that. There we go. So now he has the option here. He's going to deal... Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to attack that. I'm not attacking in this turn. Alright. Because next turn... Alright. So now when he tries to cast Endbringer next turn and spend all his mana, I just let him Spell Shrivel. Oh... I think I just let this happen. I feel like that's a bad use of Grasp, so I'm going to let this happen. One, two, three, four, five. Well, he can't attack with really anything else. And just gets a Plains. I'm okay with that. Yeah, he's going to cast it this turn. Yeah, no, this is not happening. And if you're smart, you would have used your Scion, left it blue up, especially if... Alright, so Endbringer's gone. I've dealt with him. Plains is super awkward. I'm going to just equip this. That seems really stupid, But then I can kill his Eldrazi Scion if he decides to attack with it. Yeah, he gets in for 3. He adjusts. Maybe he filters out my... It could be nice if he filters out my lands at this point. I don't need land at this point. I'm only casting 1. Yeah, go ahead and trigger that. Well, that's really bad for me. That would have been nice to play that even at cost. Oh, don't tell me you've got a second Endbringer. Ulamog's Despoiler. Welp. I'm going to go 0-2. Yeah. Yep. 0-2. I can block him once. I've got to come up with an answer next turn. Because he'll attack with this. That's fine. He's going to attack with these 3 for sure. Probably with everybody. Because he knows I got to block the Despoiler. 2, 3, 4, 5, 14. So he knows I'm going to block here. Oh, well, no. Now I'm just flat out dead. I can't block with my defender. He's done this again. Visions of Brutality on a defender is just cruel. And now he'll just draw a card in step. Well, Dazzling Reflection. That would have been nice. Yep. Well, I'm going to go down in flames here. Yeah, draw your card. I'm going to get rid of 3 of his creatures. Yeah, attack in. You gonna spell shrivel it? Yeah, no, I don't think I got enough creatures here. Oh, are you drawing a card? Yeah. Wait, what'd you do? Oh, yeah, drawing a card. And tap, tap, concede. If only I had an answer. If he didn't, goddamn, Visions of Brutality. You're just awful. All right, so I'm either playing Freebird 462 or I'm playing Epixis next round. I'm just getting rolled here. White, blue. All right. So Reflector Mage with 2 Royal Spouts should be better than this. It honestly should. I don't know what else I can do there. But, you know. Well, the name of the deck is very accurate. Let's just nope. Yep, that's nope. Not going to win. What time is it? 7:05. No. Sorry, catching up on some things. I have to go back to work here in a little bit. By the way, thank you, Worm42x10. Thank you for subscribing or following me. I appreciate it. Got the notification. Yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, the shuffler hates me. I think this is, like I said, this is my first time really drafting it with only 8 people at the table. I think a deck like this, and when you're drafting with more than 8 people at the table, is perfectly fine. I think it feels like I don't have enough 2-drops, and that's kind of what, in the few drafts that I've seen so far, of like the Grand Prix that I watched a little bit of last weekend, and some of the streamers that have done some of the drafts already. It feels like you should really value 2-drops a little better. So that's something to really think about, definitely, for the next draft, which I'm probably going to do off stream tonight, another draft, just because I have to go to work after this one. I don't want to play around with this because there's not going to be much time. Yeah, my 2-drops are defensive. That's very true. Well, I could do an 8-4, I guess. 8-4 quick build. Maybe. Depends on how long this goes. Yeah. I feel like had I stuck with red, blue, I probably would be better off. And maybe that's what I do. I mean, this is the 3rd match. Yeah, no. Worm, I'm only going to do the one draft I'm only going to do the one draft. I'm looking at the time. It's almost 7:10 here. I have to be on the computer for work by 9 o'clock. Oh, nice. I don't have an Xbox One. I have the Xbox 360 still. But I like NHL. NHL is fun. I haven't played FIFA. I'm not a huge soccer fan. But I'm an American, so that's kind of why. 8:10 here. Yeah, you're on the East Coast. No reason to stare at the screen. You can at least see me better this way. So, yeah. I mean, I think I need to value 2-drops a little better when it comes to this draft format. Oh, for both games? You're a team sport fan? Cool. I haven't played much in the way of team sport games lately. Just because I really haven't. I haven't had much time to like. I like playing the seasons through, and developing a team based on like free agent drafts and stuff like that. So. Really, when I'm not streaming, I'm usually playing like Super Mario Maker, or to some extent like Minecraft. I'll play even when I'm not streaming. Some MechGo, some Battle Lore 2. What are you talking about? I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Battle Lore 2. Are you talking about something that's back on the shelf behind me? Top game box on your right-hand shoulder. The one, hold on. Gotta point it. Right here? Or the one up here? Okay, so there's 3 rows of boxes up here. Are you talking the center one? Oh, you're probably talking this row right here, right? I gotta wait for a delay here. Are you talking next to the trophies on top of that? Okay. So I'll pull it down so you can see it. Might as well. Oh, I don't need the headphones for this anyways. That is actually... That is not Lord of the Rings or Battlelore. It is Elder Sign. If it's made by the same people, Fantasy Flight, who did Arkham Horror, and basically it's Arkham Horror Light. It's done with instead of a lot of the cards that you have with Arkham Horror, it's done with dice. It actually is built to where you can play it one player if you want to. There is a dice, special dice. There is actually an app on Android. I don't know if it's on, I imagine it's on iPhone, but there is an app on Android that you can play the full game. It does cost money, but it's worth it. So, really good game. I highly suggest it. The games that are underneath it. So, if you're looking up here, Lords of Waterdeep and the expansion Scoundrels of Skullport are there. In the center section, that is Seven Wonders, and below that is Zombicide. And then that's Gear World. I haven't played that one. I got that. So we have a gaming convention here, a board game convention, called Geekway to the West. Oh, shoot. I get salsa on my cord. Anyway, we have a board game convention called Geekway to the West, which I'm going to again this year. It's in May. And basically it's 4 days of people getting together to play board games. So that's kind of cool. It's a lot of fun. I go with a bunch of my friends. And Zombicide. Let me pull that down. I just put it in my earbud too. And I don't mind pulling these down at all. Seven Wonders. Here, I'll put that on top of that. So, Zombicide. Here's the picture here. You basically are going through trying to complete missions on a very modular game board. And it's basically a bunch of different types of zombies. And like I said, modular game board here. Some cards that kind of explain your abilities and stuff like that. Lots, and I do mean lots, of these figures. Yes, it is. It can be. It can be one player. This is actually another one of those games that can be one player. I've never played it one player. It's a lot of setup to play it one player, and I'd much rather play a multiplayer game, anyways. It's actually a really expensive game. It's about $100 for this game, or it was. And they have several seasons of this going now, so they've expanded this quite a bit. So it's a really good game. I highly suggest it. It's a lot of fun. It comes with a book. I pull out some of the. I won't pull out a lot of this because there is a lot. Let's pull these out. So these are all zombie miniatures that I put in here. Not really. Not for as much stuff as you get. It's not that bad. So it's a good game. I like it. And again, like I said, they've got a bunch of expansions for it now. You can get more game boards. You can get oh god, what else? Bunch more zombies. They got. Let's see here. I can bring it up while we're waiting on this last match. They're almost done. So let's see. Go back to Mitko streaming. Zombicide. Go to Board Game Geek. Board Game Geek is a really good website for looking at some of these board games that you might be interested in. It's best with 3 players, 6 players recommended with 1 to 6 players. It's got quite a few honors. Horror, miniature zombies, action point allowance system, a whole bunch of good stuff here. How much is it? Let's see. They've got a bunch, like I said, oh, it's come down in price quite a bit. It's $60 now. So that's really good. And that's on Amazon. I suggest, buy it from your, oh, froze up. Definitely buy it from your local game shop because, support them for sure. But yeah, $60. That's really good price, actually. But yeah, they've got Toxic City Mall. What is this one here? Zombicide Season 2 Prison Outbreak. They've got Foods or Guns, Morgue, Dog Companions, Special Guests, Angry Neighbors. So lots of expansion that they've done for this game. It's a really good, really fun game. I like it. Oh, Battlelore is your favorite right now. Cool. Haven't really looked at Battlelore. Let's take a look. Battlelore. Another Fantasy Flight. Sure. No, let's go to Board Game Geek. Damn it. Stop. Stop. Oh, okay, yeah. I've seen that at Game Days before. I've not played it. But with action cards. Yeah, sure. 2-player, recommend 2-player. Yep. Yep. Cool. Nice. Multiple choices. Cool. Oh, I have a buy for round 3, and I've automatically won. Yay! I win cards. I win a booster pack. Okay, so it is. Hold on. I need to focus on this real quick. If I do a draft now, can I be done in it? No, I can't be done in time. Board is split into 3. Okay. Well, you know what? You say that. I like the buys when I'm playing this format. I'm playing this was the pack per win Swiss. So I win a pack. Yes, it's only 1 pack, especially since I lost and really sucked at this. But I won a pack. So, but yeah, no. Talking Battlelore, that one's good. One of the games I got for Christmas from my really good friends that I'm actually gaming with tomorrow, some D&D stuff, is Tsuro. Gave me Tsuro, and I really love this game. This is a good, quick 2-player game if you want something like that too. It can be up to 4-player, but definitely a good game if you don't have it. Really inexpensive, a lot of fun. Oof. The thing about Warhammer, don't get me wrong, I understand. It looks like a fun game. It looks like a really interesting game. Warhammer is insanely expensive. You can spend a small fortune on Warhammer, and a lot of times they will just they will cycle out the stuff to where you can't use the stuff you have. That's kind of the complaint I've heard about Warhammer. So it's buyer beware with Warhammer. That's kind of the way I feel about it. I don't get into Warhammer just because I don't have. Plus, it's a pretty big 40,000. Oh, is that a board game? Oh, card game. Okay, that's different. Okay. I was gonna say, Warhammer 40,000 is really expensive. The miniatures game. That's not so bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I haven't tried Warhammer, similar to the old car. I'm actually hoping. I really do kind of hope that I get to open up. So I was telling you about Geekway. Let me go back to that story first. With Geekway, what happens is you register for the conference, and I'm going to bring that up while we do talk about this. And what happens is you show up for registration for it, and unfortunately registration's closed already, even though it's not till May. They filled all the spots that they had. But basically for registering, you will at random get a free game for registering. So, and it's kind of awesome. That's pretty awesome here. So let me bring up. I'm going to change this record. I'm going to own that I went 1 and 2. Heck yeah. All right. So 103 days. Wow, that's coming up fast. So they do have a wait list. Oh, I know him. I know him. I know him. I know a few of those. But basically, for registering ahead of time, you get a free game. And what's kind of cool about this is they're actually pretty good games. I don't think they have the full list here. It's $50. It was $50 for registration, which is really awesome. Yeah, that's not the full list. Where's the Facebook page? Library support contact. Let's see if I can find the Facebook page. Well, they got Twitter. I need to follow them actually. There it is. Geekway to the West Facebook. My computer's running a little slow because I'm doing a lot of things at the same time. Ugh, this theme. No. All right. Oh, close that. You don't need to see that. Oh yeah, it's on Board Game Geek. Duh. I should have known that. So here's a list of the games that you get for free for registering. And I'll put a link in the chat. You can always look at it. It's a little better that way. That gives you ideas of some of the games. California Gold, Codenames, Colonial, Colt Express, which I've heard is a really good game. It's getting a 7.27 rating. So, Conquest Sparrows, Cowboys, The Way of the Gun, Cthulhu Realms. Don't know about that. DC Comics Dice Masters, War of Light. Yeah, the Play and Win is really cool. I ended up playing a lot of games and didn't win anything last year, unfortunately. But for 4 days, you're playing an awful lot of games, and a lot of those games you're playing, it's either the first time you're playing them or you're playing them a lot just to try and get in drawings as many times as possible. Continue on. Dungeons and Dragons Dice Masters, Imminent Domain, Firefly, which is a really popular game. Actually pretty good too. Fistful of Dinero, Five Fingered Severance, Flip City. I'm gonna have to look at that one. Fury of Dracula, the game. Guns of Galicia, Help Me. Kingdoms, The Last Banquet. Lord of the Rings, The Confrontation. That's a good game to win. Martian Dice, don't know about that, but that looks like kind of a game. I like those kind of pick up and run with games, the easy to carry around games like that. This is the one I really want. The Pathfinder Adventure card game, Skull and Shackles. There's another page. I really want Skull and Shackles because I've wanted to run that kind of campaign, but it's just too hard to do because you're doing it on ships and it's small spaces, so it's kind of hard to do. Road to Enlightenment, Stelcon Infinity Stockpile, Student Bodies, which is pretty similar to Zombicide. Trains Rising Sun, Transylvania Curses of Traders, Venture Forth, Winter Tales, and Zombie Island. I don't have any of the games that are on that list, which is kind of awesome. Some of my friends have some of these games that are going to Geekway, so that kind of sucks for them because there's always a chance that they could end up winning as their prize that game that they already have. So that kind of sucks. But Geekway is a lot of fun. They have tournaments. Last year I did a King of Tokyo tournament, and what also I like is they also have the they had the micro games. They had a playtesting session for brand new micro games. So last year I got to play 5 games that haven't been published yet. They're just concepts and fleshed out concepts. So they have the rules together. They have that and they're looking for feedback. So it was kind of cool to play test some micro games. Really liked 2 of them that I played, and I almost bought a set from the one guy if he would have had a set to buy, which I think he did. I think some friends of mine did get some sets of that. But it's kind of cool like that. They had a huge Settlers of Catan tournament. They had, and it's basically 4 days, 24 hours, all the games you could ever want to play. Usually a lot of snacks, a lot of shenanigans happen late at night. It was very common for me to be driving home at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then coming back at like 8 o'clock in the morning to start gaming again. That was very common for me during that whole weekend. It's a lot of fun. If you ever get a chance to come to St. Louis and do something like this, do Geekway to the West, I highly suggest it. They're looking to have it in a bigger venue next year so they can have more people. I think it's like 1,600 registrations this year. It's kind of insane. So it's a lot of fun. You got to have some sleep, otherwise you will crash your car trying to drive home or get home. It just won't happen. I play a lot of games, and I don't always play like nothing but the play to wins either. I'll play a bunch of different ones that I've seen on different things like tabletop on YouTube or other gamers tell me, oh hey, this is a really good game, and they have a huge game library that you can. You're in upstate New York, yeah. Well, and unfortunately, yeah, I've taken the Thursday and Friday of that week, and then the Monday after, because that day of recovery after it is really necessary. 2 days after the sleep, yeah, I only take the one day just because it's also the weekend before Memorial Day, and with my job, it gets really busy right before Memorial Day, so. But it's a lot of fun. I really suggest it if you get a chance to in the future. So, well, listen, I'm going to go ahead and head off. I still haven't had really anything for dinner, and I've got work to do here in a little bit. So, I appreciate you joining me, watching me draft. Draft a white blue deck that kind of didn't get there. Let's see what else. Could I have changed anything really? Let's take a look. Let's look at the decks. Nope, that's not it. That's it. I want to display preview. No. I want to display card view. I want to display pile view. That's sort. Convert to mana cost. Yeah, I should have read the signals better. Definitely should have switched to white sooner. Yeah, we did, and I stuck with my black because I mean, the Bearer of Silence is really good, and it's a shame I couldn't play him. Yeah, we did say that. Yeah, it was too late. I mean, I got some good white cards. Royal Retribution's perfectly fine. Probably should have main boarded that instead of Warden of Geometries. I don't think that really did anything for our deck. But hey, that's choices you make, you know? So, well, listen, I'm going to go ahead and stop. Enjoy your evening, your weekend. I might stream Sunday, don't know yet. Kind of depends on money and stuff like that, or whatever I decide to do. I will stream on Tuesday for sure. Don't know what it'll be, but I will be streaming on Tuesday. And until then, DFTBA, and thank you for joining me.